Alright, I am really quickly going to demonstrate how to bring your Wii games up to a point where you can play them online again in 2018. So what you'll need is a file from the description. It should be called patchkit.rar. You can get that from my Google Drive link, again, in the description. Once you get that, you just want to extract it to wherever the hell you want. It doesn't matter where it is. So when you open it, there will be 4 files: readme.txt, networkpatch.bat, WIT, and WinMifi on banner. These 3 are really important. Make sure you keep a hold of them. This one maybe not so much, it depends. If you can't keep up with me, just read this. It will keep you right. Plus it will contain a bunch of other details about why you should use one server over the other. So if you open WIT, the first thing you need to do is click Windows Install. If you want to uninstall it, obviously you can use the uninstaller. Basically what this does is adds a bunch of commands for your CMD windows. This will complete automatically and it should close all by itself. So when it does, you're going to want to restart your computer. It's just a Windows install thing. If you run into the case where this window closes and you get an error, and the error says this program may not have installed correctly, just ignore that and say yes, it has. That's a compatibility issue with Windows 10 as far as I'm concerned. To test that when you've got this installed, when you restart your computer after that process is finished, type cmd. If you're on Windows 10, if you're on Windows 7, open up the run box and then type cmd in that. And then once you're in your command line, type WIT, and if this appears, if this entire dialog appears, you have WIT installed and you're ready to continue. WIT is going to be used to patch your game. It can also be used to mod games. You can like decompile games and dump games and the rest of it, but that's maybe for another day. We're going to use it personally to patch our game. Next, we want to decide which server we want to use. So I will use a server called Zwi or WinMifi. I prefer Zwi because Zwi is less strict on how you can connect and what you can do. For instance, WinMifi tends to ban users that use Dolphin from the server. That can be undone with the WinMifi on banner. You can spoof certain files in your Dolphin setup. But for ease of access, we're going to use Zwi. So what you want to do is open another window. Keep a window open so that you can see the networkpatch.bat script, and come to wherever your game file is. Preferably use an ISO file. The networkpatch.bat script may not work with WBFS files. If you spend even like 2 minutes googling, I'm sure you could find an ISO somewhere. I'm not gonna hand out game ISOs for Battalion Wars 2 on YouTube. There are many other places where you can find them, so good luck with that. Once you get your game though, what you want to do is you want to click and drag onto networkpatch.bat. It should open. It should automatically detect what file you dragged into it, so that any file it would detect, but just make sure it is your game. You're gonna have to select one of 2 servers. Again, Zwi.mo, while it's a newer server, so it might have a few issues, although it's, in my opinion, it's just better than WinMifi. So if you press A in this occasion, it will start to modify your game and it will make a copy of the original ISO, so it won't overwrite the original ISO. It will make a copy with the network patch. So basically what we're doing is we're patching out like a single line of code in the game that says connect to like Nintendo's official servers, and we're having it connect to Zwi.mo instead. So that's pretty simple. Once you get that done, that's you absolutely finished. You can take that game online and play with other people that are on the same server as you. Keep in mind that if you make a game profile, if you make a game save and you take that game save online on Zwi.mo, you cannot then use that same game save on WinMifi. The server will clash with data, so your game will have saved data to like maybe like a Zwi file in the game. you can't then send that same file to WiiMiFi servers. They will have a stroke and it will not allow you to do such. And your game might actually crash. So I wouldn't recommend that. It's just a waste of time. If you want to set your stuff up for WiiMiFi, you're going to want to get your Dolphin install folder. And then what you want to do is you want to open WiiMiFi on Banner. That should open up. And then you want to drag the root of your Dolphin folder and drag it in here, and then press enter, and it will make some changes to your Dolphin install. Again, this used to be something known as a NAND generator. Obviously it's not now. Once that's finished, it should close all by itself, or you can press the enter key a couple times, and as you see, it's just made a new file in there. I think typically this file's empty, but it makes a couple changes to the pre-existing files. That's that. You should now be able to play on the WiiMiFi servers for a while. To play something like Mario Kart Wii on the WiiMiFi servers, you will need like a special install package for that. The script here isn't set up for that. However, if you want to use Wii, you don't have to wait a week to get registered on WiiMiFi servers for Mario Kart, so you can just go straight on and play it. So I would recommend just using the Wii any day. It's just easier and quicker. Again, if you do want a WiiMiFi copy, so if you want 2 copies for each server, just drag the script. Again, the script will work as many times as you want it to, and then press B. It'll do the exact same thing. And that's you. You're finished. I would show you an example of this working, but the thing is, the controller that I use for emulation doesn't work anymore. I've broken the USB cable for it, and my Nintendo Wii hasn't been properly homebrewed, and I can't really be bothered to do that. So yeah, another thing, this should work on consoles if you're booting from an ISO using USB loader on your Wii. It should work perfectly fine. Pretty sure that's a soft mod anyway. It's fairly simple to do. You just need to use Letterbomb and stuff. So that's about it. Got any questions or anything I can help you with, then just let me know in the comments. I'm usually pretty quick answering questions, unless it's like an in-depth question that I need to maybe look into if it's something I don't know how to answer. I'll do my best. For anyone who's interested in Battalion Wars 2, there is actually a little modding community for the game. I'll probably link the Discord in the description, or you can find it from one of my other videos. I personally am not too active on that server anymore. I kind of don't have the time to be active on it. Real life and stuff, it's catching up to me. It's kind of biting me in the ass a little bit. But other than that,